Hello again, Paul Mackey here. One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast, part of the Dog Days of Podcasting Challenge Day 22. Well, we're back to just shows now with trivia retired for a while, and I'm getting the sense this will be a shorter episode after a bunch of long ones recently. Today, more Men With Brooms. This episode is called Wedding Knells, and it first aired November 29th, 2010 on CBC. What is this about? April tells Gary she has her cousin's wedding coming up, and he panics thinking she will ask him to be her date. So he works as hard as he can to find ways to appear unappealing. Bill gets a punch sensor game at the bar, but cannot get it to register anything but "you are a girl" when he hits it. Pramesh tries punching it and gets tough guy, but then he becomes convinced he has snapped in an angry outburst. Matt winds up getting invited to the wedding, and Joan, the boss, begins to believe Gary is an alcoholic like she is. Does it curl? There is some actual curling. Well, mostly arguing while they're on the sheet, but still more than some of these episodes. That's clearly Canadian category. I already hit the toonie. I'm not sure there's anything else obvious this time around. My favorite lines.
Oh, a machine. What does it do?
So far as I can tell, it takes your money and then it calls you a girl.
Yeah, I had some friends like that in high school.
They weren't your friends, honey.
And now, who is? Brendan Gall plays Gary. He's also done a lot of one-shot appearances, mostly in Canadian shows like Murdoch Mysteries or Flashpoint. In the US, he's appeared in Covert Affairs and Stargate Atlantis. Before his recent appearance on Hulu's Hardy Boys reboot, he appears to have taken some time off acting and worked in writing and producing, most notably doing producing work on 99 out of 100 episodes of Blind Spot with Berlanti Television for NBC. So what worked? There was a lot of interweaving of plot threads in this one, and it kept things interesting. Bill's punch machine led into Pramesh's anger subplot, the wedding led into Matt trying to be a good date, and also the alcoholic subplot. So what's the problem with that, eh? The Pramesh and Bill subplots weren't all that great, but they were aided by being joined together, like I just said, in what worked. Probably the primary plot of Gary avoiding April is the plot I had the most trouble with. I'm having a hard time seeing them redeeming any of his major flaws in time before the show ends. So next time is the episode Accidents Happen. And happy hunting! You have been listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast, produced by Paul Mackey in association with quadruplez.com. Theme music is Too Good by Jack Mangan and is used by permission from him. If you would like to hear other podcasts by me, you might try the Ghostlight podcast, a completed introcast about the TV series Slings and Arrows, or Idjitcast, an introcast for the TV series Supernatural. Both can be found on fine podcasting listening software everywhere or at quadruplez.com. I don't think there's a blueberry festival in Fort McMurray as far as I can tell. The nearest blueberry festival is down near Edmonton.